What can an investor do before making an investment to minimize taxes?
So I think there are two aspects of that. There's some very simple things that they might do. If I own an investment inside an IRA account, a pension plan, those are so-called tax-deferred accounts. So while the investment is inside that structure, it pays no taxes. But when it is ultimately distributed, it's taxed as ordinary income. So you're sort of postponing a bad tax. With a lot of investors, we use a special structure, which is called a private placement life insurance policy. If an investment is held inside that structure, it pays no taxes whatsoever. No income taxes, no capital gain taxes. If the client wants to take money out of the structure, there's no tax. So there's an immediate difference from an IRA. If I take money out of an IRA, I have to pay ordinary income tax. If I take it out of a private placement life insurance policy, there's no tax. And the private placement contract holding the investment can be put in what's called a dynasty trust, which means it'll never pay estate taxes. So it's literally a way to hold an investment and pay no taxes while the investor is alive or after they die and pass it along to their heirs.
Are there any requirements to construct this private placement?
So there are a couple. It might be a little bit longer than the discussion today, but it's something that we specialize in. I would say that there is some structuring that needs to be done. The advantage is it's applicable both to traditional investments, stocks, bonds, things like that, and to alternative investments, which is of great interest to the people here today. So hedge funds, private credit, private debt, private equity, even businesses, even real estate can all be held inside this structure. And so I did a little example. The math is pretty amazing. Imagine you had a $5 million investment and it earned 12% a year. So top line, your return would be 5 million times 12 is 600,000. If you own that investment in your own name in California, you'd pay half of the return to the state of California. Your 600 would go to 300. Right. If you hold that investment inside the private placement contract, you pay no taxes. And if you run that out over just a 5-year period of time, that's about a $2 million advantage to having the investment inside the private placement life insurance contract. So can be very, very powerful for investors.